Oh, you didn't know? Welcome back to another episode of the LTS Wrestling Podcast, and we're doing a special episode today. Tell them about it, Jojo.
Yes, sir. And so we're gonna have some fun today. Have a little category, or not category. What am I talking about? It's a theme here. Top five themes all time. Who we think are the top five themes of any entrance theme for any wrestler. Nonetheless, we're gonna be working through years of different theme songs and obviously generational stuff. So bear with us, right? Some of this stuff might actually reveal our age. Just FYI. But nonetheless, Jay, kick us off.
All right, so honorable mentions first. I gotta get DX in there. We all know that kicked off like the Attitude Era. So DX, we all know that. Stone Cold, you hear that glass shattering? We all know who's coming out. The crowd goes wild, and and we are
Okay.
all real Americans. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, sucker. Yeah, that's one of them. And I'd have to say Oscar. You know that build like when she starts and it starts that thumping. Oscar's yeah, man. Oscar's thing. And last honorable mention is Everybody Got a Price for the $1 Million Man. Money, money, money. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's one of them, right? And then I'm missing a lot. I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave Ric Flair and them all out. But first one,
You're already showing your age, bro.
I know. First one, the most iconic one.
Wait, are you going number one first on your
No,
list, or are you going working way backwards?
I'm just throwing it out there, man. There's no number on it.
Oh, so this is not a particular order. It's just your top five.
I'll say my honorable mentions. This is just a top five for me. The most iconic entrance song, I believe, is when you hear that gong, you hear the Undertaker come out. It's on. You see people from MMA using it. You see boxers using it. You actually even see like football teams and like sports teams using that theme song. It's iconic. We know who's coming out. It's always 30-minute entrance when that guy comes out. So awesome. Got to give props to the Tribal Chief. The Tribal Chief, his new entrance music. Come on, man. Who doesn't throw up them ones when that theme song comes out, right? To this day, it still thumps. I know it's kind of new, but that's a banger. Speaking of We Coming For You, Harlem Heat, Booker T's song, whatever way you want to call it, man. Can you dig it, sucker? Cold, 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 ice, ice, ice. That is one of the best theme songs ever in my mind. And we got to go hit him with the we got to hit him with the NWO. NWO probably this will show my age, man. There's some people who used to watch adult films and they used to have background songs on it. And that was one that sounded like an adult film. It was yeah, exactly.
Showing your age again.
And you know who was coming out? It's iconic. It's the NWO. It's for life. And even you can pick. You can pick either one. You can pick Wolfpack or you can pick the black and white. But those are iconic. Funny thing is, I was watching the playoffs on TNT, and they actually was it TNT or ABC? One of them things is that they actually played the Wolfpack song on a timeout. And I was like, dang, all right, still iconic. Yeah, still iconic to this thing. And Nakamura was propelled. I mean, everybody was. I think he's the one who got the chant started. Like everybody singing theme songs when I restarted watching wrestling. Is everybody was chanting Nakamura's song when
Specify
he won
The current one or his
The
original
first
one?
one, the original one. Everybody in
OG.
that guy propelled that theme song propelled this man to a Royal Rumble win.
Violin.
That's right,
That
and
violin part.
just a banger of a song, man. So that's mine. What do you guys think?
I like your list.
I like it. I like your list. It's banging. What's
I find
cool?
it interesting you threw the Stone Cold in your honorable
Yeah,
mention.
me
'cause
I
too, fam.
know,
Hey,
man. Bro,
hey, I was like, oh,
Woo!
honorary Stone Cold.
I think
you
That's
mentioned
hard.
it, but
That's
still.
hard.
yeah, I figured one of
I
y'all
like
was
that.
gonna say it, right? And I
No,
figured
I
Ric
know, but
Flair
that
was
was
gonna be
that was
said.
cool. Hey, I love the $1
Hey,
Million
forgot about
Man.
Randy. Come on,
That was
man.
whole.
Everybody graduates when
Ooh.
Randy's on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my lord, look at that. Hey, I like that.
To this
I like
day,
that.
Randy still gets
Damn.
played in every graduation.
Bars. Look
That's
how
true.
To
big.
clarify, you mean the Macho
Randy's
Man,
The
Randy
Macho.
Savage.
Man.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Cream of the crop.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that was a good list. I like that.
No, that was a good
I like
list. That was a good list.
Took me back a bit. Going it's funny. Everybody's throwing out the hand gestures, like the chop block, and we're going through it, just going through it. Who's up next? Who wants to go?
Jasper, you
I'll
want to go?
go. All right. Hey, so all right, honorable mentions. But damn, this is hard because we talked about it earlier.
Yeah,
This is hard.
it is.
So I'm gonna go. Hey, not necessarily in order, but maybe in order, right? Because it's the theme songs, my five.
Sure.
It's gonna go with the Ultimate Warrior, right? Because
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good one.
it's just a simple, like, oh man,
You would.
no, you just,
yeah.
and
You
I'm
would.
a kid. I'm a kid going crazy with him, like, for sure. He's gonna go get, you know, he got that sucker before, you know, before. Before the spin the Rooney dude go get him, man. Like, I'll tell you. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna start with the Ultimate Warrior, and then we're gonna go with HBK, man, sexy boy, sexy boy, because he's gonna make everybody, even a fat boy like me, feel like he a sexy boy. Every time he hear that, when that music come out and the pyros hit, that's why we're going with sexy boy, and then we're gonna piggyback off what the panel said, you know, because you do hear the Undertaker and you hear that boom, right? You hear that gong, somebody is gonna die. He's gonna come to kill, right? and then we didn't even talk about the whole song yet. No. And then another one is Stone Cold, because all you hear is the glass break, right? Just like the gong. Someone's gonna come and get their ass whooped. And he's gonna come and whoop some ass, right? Like, he's gonna whoop some ass on my fifth. It's hard, all right? So I gave it to everybody almost in this Attitude Era. We got the Kirk Angle, we got Triple H. You can put anybody in there. We could,
you suck.
we could put,
You suck.
you right?
You suck.
We're talking about theme songs. Hey, it bag out. And then we got the honorary mentions, because then we got the New Age Outlaws. We start the show every single time. Similarly, right?
You didn't know?
Right?
Oh, I should have left that to good old Nick to
You
just
know?
throw that out there.
And then you got Too Cool. How do we see? How do we even? How do you?
Too cool. Oh my
Right?
gosh.
We do the whole dance, right? And then Hardy's and
The fly
hard, man. Hey, so that's the old school stuff. But then, of course, your new school stuff, you got your main events. You got Seth freaking Rollins coming through. Rhea Ripley. Ew, Sky going crazy. You know, even Jay Cargill, right? Make you feel like Storm is coming, because whoever's doing her guitar, whoever's shredding the guitar, make it seem like it's X-Men theme song, and you see Storm just flying over the Black Hawk, like, oh man. But of course, you know, OTC, your new stuff's a banger. Oh my God, like, just aura alone in that entrance song. Like, how you got aura in person and then aura in the music? Like, it is someone like Nature Boy, where it's just, you know who's there. It's him coming there. And then I can't help but to think Jaws the Great White is coming down that ramp, like the ramp, because his music sound like that. Like, he's just him, man. So it was hard, dude. I had so old school, new school, bringing it together, man. Like, Wow.
Dude, this was tough.
This was tough.
Wait, run it back real quick. Just throw the names out there for your top 5, because I
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so many.
I know
did.
you and Jay got like
It
a
went
laundry
old
list
school
of
and
honorable
new school.
mentions,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it went old
It
school and new
came
school.
like with the Ultimate Warrior. It's like,
Yes.
whoa.
Yeah. So for back
So what was
then,
the top? Wait, what was your 5? What was your 5?
it's probably gonna be all right. Damn, Casino too. So this hard, but Shawn Michaels. Damn, you seen that? Shawn Michaels, and then damn, Seth freaking Rollins,
So
main event Jay
okay,
Uso. Let's try that.
okay.
For everybody else, yes,
So
yeah.
that was 3.
Oh, let's go with
Wait, you had HBK,
HBK,
Warrior.
Stone Cold,
Rollins.
Warrior, Rollins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of them.
Got you. Okay. I was just trying to reorganize it back in my head for a second.
It's hard. I was like, how do I, you know?
I know this was gonna get you excited, but like
I
damn.
did. It did. Rhea, God, Rhea. We didn't even say Randy, God.
It
Oh, we didn't even say
it doesn't end.
Brett the Hitman Hart. Oh,
We didn't even say Brett.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding,
I
ding.
know.
Like, you know what? Oh man, there's so many good ones.
Okay, I'll go next. But speaking of Ultimate Warrior, dude, I want to throw a story out there. So if anybody has joined in on our last podcast, I had mentioned that my youngest son has been playing 2K25 like a ton, like every day, asking me to play 2K25. And so one of the guys he ended up picking to fight against was the Ultimate Warrior. So when you said the Ultimate Warrior, like it totally brought this up in my head. And so the Ultimate Warrior comes running out, as he does, right? He comes running out, and then he grabs the rope, starts shaking, it gets crazy. My youngest was like, "Dad, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he running and shaking the ropes like a crazy man?" I was like, "That's him, bro. That's him. He's hype. He's hype."
Yeah.
But yeah, so for my list of honorable mentions is definitely not as long as the last two guys. So I have three on my honorable mentions. So one is the New Age Outlaws, because I say it at the beginning of every episode, dude. And I was a huge New Age Outlaws fan back in high school. You can ask Jojo, dude. I was a total idiot, yelling it across the campus. Like, yeah. We'll leave it at that. You know, if you know, you know.
From iQuad to the gym.
Straight up, bro. Like I'm literally yelling this thing across the school, and everybody could hear me.
At White Pahoo.
Oh, yeah.
White Pahoo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pahoo, West Side,
Yeah,
94
know.
block, let's roll. Let's go.
My second honorable mention is Gangrel, The Brood.
Okay.
I loved listening to that track on one of the I forget which album it was, but I had it on my CD, and I don't know why, but I kept listening to that. That song was a banger. And my last honorable mention, and I know he hates his entrance music, is Maven's Memory by Mercy Drive. I love Maven's entrance music. And
I did not expect that.
All three of these were actually on my top 5 originally, and then ended up getting booed off. But yeah, those are my 3 honorable mentions. My number 5 has to be Bray Wyatt's second
there you
one.
Go.
His second one, the one where he was the Fiend. Where it started off with the Firefly Funhouse and then went into his entrance music. Yeah, that was my my favorite one.
First one. I like his first one.
Where he was part of the Wyatt family.
Yeah, where he came in there
one.
with the fireflies, man, and he would blow it
Right.
out.
So I mean, awesome. it's literally the same song. It's just by a different artist. So but I like the Fiend one because that's when I already liked Bray Wyatt way before he became the Fiend, but the Fiend was just, to me, that was his peak. My number 4 is Batista, I Walk Alone. Just him with that intro and that song, bro, I still listen to that song on my playlist when I go to the gym. Number 3 is Edge, Metalingus, Alter Bridge.
You think you know me?
Number 2 is, in my opinion, this guy is the best seller in the history of wrestling. Dolph Ziggler's Here to Show the World by Downstate. And of course, my number one is gonna be Triple H, The Game by Motorhead. This is my all-time favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
You were gonna top it off with Triple H somehow.
Gotta be, bro.
I had a feeling.
It gotta be.
Oh, I thought everybody forgot about the Brood, but you surprised me.
No,
I thought
bro, I
everybody
love
forgot
it.
about Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's was good.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Okay. All right. So here's my list. Honorable mentions first. I was definitely a fan of Shinsuke's original
Yes.
theme, NXT Shinsuke. I currently am a big fan of Io Sky's theme. To me, that is a banger.
That's a subway crossing. That's the train coming in Japan.
That's sick.
NWO Wolfpack, Red and Black.
Yes.
I will also throw out there D'Lo Brown, his theme. D'Lo Brown.
Do his head shake. Yeah, head
With
shake,
that head shake, right? Yeah. That head shake.
The OG
dude.
Crazy Asian.
Yeah. D'Lo Brown.
OG Crazy Asian.
The best European champion ever.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he was the best European champion ever.
Low down.
Dude, the lowdown. Yeah,
Lowdown.
exactly.
Made that title relevant.
Exactly. And I'll even say like the last one for me, specifically honorable mention, the Rockers. Because as much as we keep talking about the Ultimate Warrior, I was a huge fan of the Rockers. Specifically, that tag team entrance was like one that stuck in my head just because they ran to the ring, they're like climbing on the corners, but they kind of like had that whole Ultimate Warrior vibe, but like less like at least I would say like Warrior looked like he was like on cocaine.
He probably was.
Like,
Yeah, he
running to the
was.
ring.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
he
he
was.
did.
Never know.
Yeah, he did.
They called it pre-workout right there.
Yeah, exactly. It was like he was doing the Rockers entrance with cocaine and pre-workout.
R.I.P. Warrior. R.I.P.
Yeah, for real. Hey.
Yeah, nonetheless, that was my honorable mention. So coming in at number 5 for me, I'm gonna say Bobby Roode. Glorious.
Oh, that's such a good
okay.
To
song.
me,
That's such a good
like,
song.
it's such a short time frame that Bobby Roode was wrestling in NXT and on the main roster. That to me was probably one of the best theme songs I ever heard. And I kept running it back. Like, remember like the NXT takeovers? How they kind of like,
with the choir.
they change it up and all that kind of. Remember the one they did with the keyboard? Like it was like a piano keyboard on the floor, and it was just kind of like playing a little intro. And before he
I
came
didn't
out,
see that one.
oh my gosh, that was so epic! Just like the build to like him actually coming out. That was like one of my favorite entrances. Number 4 for me, good old HBK, Heartbreak Kid. Definitely echo everything that Cuzzo said about that song. Number 3, the final boss, The Rock. Specifically the not the final boss version, but you know his. I would say just the which variation of it is it?
There's so many versions of his.
Yeah, there's so many.
song.
It's the one. It's
New
one of
Orleans?
the more recent ones.
The New Orleans
One of
one.
the more recent ones. The New Orleans one is that was the one that you're talking about is Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah, the Lil Wayne. That was lit.
No, not that one. That one. Definitely not that one. Jimmy Johnson version, that's for sure. Right? Yeah, okay. Number 2, I actually had The Brood. Because to me, that still is hands down one of my favorite theme songs ever. Just because of every time you hear that, it's just like you have that image in your head. Gangrel, Christian, and Edge coming out of the ground.
The strobing red
fire.
lights.
And I was so pissed off that
No.
that Edge did not come out to that theme at WrestleMania 31. I'm sorry, not 31, 39 against Finn Balor. That to me would have been so epic if he had just been able to have that theme.
No, didn't
Whether
he?
or not he came out. No, they did not have it, which was unfortunate because he came out as Brood Edge, but he didn't come out with the theme song.
No,
which was like
the theme song did play. That's why Gangrel.
Not the original Brood song. Not the original Brood song. Yeah. Trust, bro. I was there.
I have to go.
I did not hear it.
Bro, I swear. Well, what was playing when he came out at the
It
stadium?
was just like a new, like, I don't know, like I forgot who was
Maybe on the
band,
TV it
but
was different.
Dude, no,
look
it
it
was
up.
different. No,
Yeah, maybe
on
on
the
the
TV
TV.
they played the Brood music.
Really?
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
dope.
and that's the reason Gangrel didn't, because they had plans for Gangrel to come
Wait, are
back
you
to
talking
WWE.
about SummerSlam or WrestleMania?
Oh, could it? Was it SummerSlam?
Oh,
SummerSlam, he came out in the beginning to the Brood
When he
theme,
came up on that stage,
and
then
then
he came.
and then it is his song.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking
You're talking
about.
no, yeah, you're talking about Summer. No, I'm talking about when he faced Demon Finn Balor at WrestleMania 39 at SoFi. He came out as the Brood Edge, and he even
Okay.
said on the screen Brood Edge, but they didn't have the original Brood song.
Okay.
That's why I was like so disappointed. Like you couldn't even hear it in the crowd. Like, oh, what song is this? But
Yeah.
we're like, man, it was so cool because it was Brood Edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it was a miss, but nonetheless, big fan of that song. And number one for me, Stone Cold. I think at the end of the day, like that was like bucket list for me. WrestleMania 41. I finally heard the glass break in the live crowd. That
That's
did it for
hard.
me. That was like bucket list. Yep, epic for me.
So no Undertaker.
no,
I'm not the
Undertaker.
biggest Taker fan. I'm not
no,
the biggest
but
Taker
the
fan.
entrance, music. Someone's getting killed.
I know.
Someone's getting tombstoned. Like you already
I
hear
know.
it. Like someone's getting tombstoned.
You know what's another good one was Mr. Perfect. Man,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Mr.
Hell yeah, Mr.
Perfect.
Perfect's
True.
entrance music
Yeah.
is
Mr.
dope.
Perfect. He
Yeah.
was dope, man.
I would actually say even Roddy Piper. I would throw as a like honorable mention just
Oh,
because when
Drew
you hear like
McIntyre, there's just there's so
like,
many.
you know, when you hear the bagpipes and the snare
Oh,
drum, it's
yeah.
like, you know, like I guess Nick, you were the one that said it, right? Like anytime you hear like a certain sound, you just know,
Yes. Yep.
you just know who it is,
You
right?
know who it is. Yep. Exactly.
But yeah, this is just like one of those categories. You know what I mean? It's just like
It's
everyone's
tough.
gonna have their own.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
almost
has their own.
It's almost as tough as doing a Mount Rushmore, man.
Oh man,
so.
Julia.
Nah.
Episode
Julia.
idea. Episode idea.
Nah,
Yeah.
Oscar Julia.
Oh
Oscar
my
Julia.
gosh.
And we'll
Wow.
do we can do a men and women's.
Yeah.
Dope.
Oscar
Hey.
Julia.
Well, you know what? Only way to find out is tune into that episode.
Tune into that. Yeah. That's right.
Another place, another time, fellas. Nonetheless, good times as always.
Yeah.